Yep, it was a great way to finish the year. Gives the boys, obviously momentum going into Friday week. But we're really focused now on getting our preparation right for Geelong. Yeah, look, obviously a pretty solid AC joint injury. He was probably a little bit better than we thought he would when he came into injury clinic on Monday. But look, he's still going to need, I'd say, at least 2 to 3 weeks. But we'll just be assessing him, as we go. He won't need surgery at this stage. We'll, treat that and manage that conservatively. But it's a little bit about, how long his pain takes to settle, and then when we can get him going functionally again. Yeah, Dom, as we explained to me by one of our docs, Doc Bolzanello, at the end of the game, it's what's called a nightstick injury. So back in the old days when police had used the nightstick and people had put their arm up to protect themselves, he just got a crack on his ulnar. But again, as has been reported, he had the operation to have a plate inserted on Sunday night, probably 3 or 4 hours after the game. It's pulled up really well. So again, it's going to be how it tracks day to day. It's a little bit about pain management and obviously functionality, but we think Dom's going to have a run and a bit of a kick on Saturday, and we'd hope that he'd do most of training next Tuesday and potentially be available for that game. Yeah, look, Mitch, just with a little bit of knee soreness, I'm hoping we'll get him back to do some training this week, and he's a chance next week. Yeah, look, Jaden has been tracking really well in rehab. He'll do his final rehab session today, with a view to training with the boys at Casey on Thursday night and playing in that first VFL final on Saturday. Yeah, Joel Smith's in a similar boat, final rehab session today, train with the boys Thursday with a view to playing Saturday. Yeah, look, as has been reported with Jack, he won't play in the VFL final this week. His preparations all have been about being available for the first AFL final if we manage to get in there. So he'll train with the boys on Saturday morning, and then next week train normally with a view to playing on Friday night. Yeah, Bernie's going well. He's actually having his first run outside today, starting to get more range and mobility through that shoulder, starting to do a little bit of strength work. But realistically, he's probably 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks away. Yeah, Oscar again, just with that hamstrings tracking really well. Our aim is to, if our VFL team were to get into a prelim final, that's probably the weekend that we'd set Oscar up to play. Yeah, Lockie, just with that fracture in his hand, he's probably 3 to 4 weeks away at the moment. Yeah, look, the AFL guys, we've given them a few days off. They've had the first half of the week off, focusing on their own recovery and, just, I suppose, getting ready for a big couple of weeks. We'll come together again on Thursday, do a pretty solid session Saturday morning, and then have a normal week next week. Our VFL guys are obviously, up and about, first final this week. So all of our players will go down to Casey Thursday night and train as a team, with a view to hopefully getting a good result on Saturday against Geelong down at Casey Fields.